stopped. I can't go with the flow. The gears stopped. Everything stopped.
I guess so. You such a process. Now, are you pulling out tarot cards and meditating over this as well?
No, I just need to be like, I don't ever want a surprise. I've told people that I don't like surprises, and that's not entirely true.
Let's break down what
surprises
surprises you do.
I like pleasant surprises.
Okay.
There are certain nice surprises. Let's say...
Well, nobody likes horrific surprises.
Sure. But let's say, I like small surprises. Let's say, or like future surprises. Like, hey, I got you tickets to this concert in a month. I'm like, oh, wow, that's great. Or, let's say we're going out to dinner and they go, oh, hey, I surprised you. It's your birthday. Here's some cake. I'm like, oh, that's a nice surprise. I don't want a surprise where it's like Sebastien being blindfolded and we're going somewhere. No. Because now I can't mentally prepare for whatever I'm going to do. Am I going to be on a boat? Am I going to be on a horse? Am I going to be on a roller coaster? I don't know where I'm going, and I can't mentally prepare for it.
Do you get a lot of people blindfolding you and taking you on horse rides?
No, never. I refuse the blindfold because I can't mentally prepare for whatever if I'm blindfolded.
So, like, they take you to the beach, and you're upset because now you're wearing a sweater and you didn't pack a bathing suit.
That's a good example. That's more of a physical preparedness, though.
Okay.
Now, I would let's say I'm not blindfolded and we're on our way to the beach. At some point, I'm gonna figure it out and I can mentally prepare.
Okay.
But if I'm blindfolded, and then they're like, "Okay, now get out of the car and go hold your hand." Oh, we're at the beach. And I'm like, "Oh, all right. I guess I'm not really in the mood for the beach." But if I knew an hour in advance I was going to the beach, I could mentally prepare myself and psych myself up for the beach. Be like, "Yeah, sandcastles."
What if you psych yourself out instead? What if you start being like, oh man, sand in my socks?
That's not going to bother me that much, really.
Sharks.
Let's say like this summer I went to Laronde once.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big roller coaster guy, but it was like a couple days in advance. I was like, yeah, I'm into it. Let's do it. Let's go. And so I was able to psych myself up into taking a couple roller coasters. There was one ride that like we passed by and I was like, oh no, that looks like I'm getting nauseous already. And then we got in line, and in that 15 minutes to get on the ride, I psyched myself into it and was like, yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. But it's a process. That 15 minutes was necessary because after 5, I had psyched myself out. I went, oh no, man, I really don't know if I want to do this. And then I psyched myself back in over the next 10 minutes. And you know what? It was a lot of fun.
So your enjoyment of surprises, or your just enjoyment of anything, is really much like a souffle. Like it's got to be perfectly timed.
It's not so
if
much.
If it's in there not long enough, you're not going to enjoy it. Too long, you're going to overthink it.
We're talking about my. I mean, they say baking is chemistry, right? Cooking is art, but baking is chemistry. And we're talking about my mental chemistry of it takes a certain amount of time before it can click in, and now it will work properly. That I can psych myself up for a beach or a roller coaster or maybe even a horse.
That's something most people are just like, beach day, let's go.
Yeah, but that's...
Pick you up, where are we going? We're going to the beach. I don't feel like too many people are blindfolding anybody and trying to surprise them, trying to pull the wool over their eyes just to bring them to a beach.
Yeah.
But now if someone surprises you in advance, you say that's key for your enjoyment. Let's say they give you tickets. So you don't want, hey, I got tickets for your favorite band. I got you tickets for Melissa Etheridge. It's in 20 minutes. You would not like that. Now, would you like it? You would like it if it was like, it's next month. I'll give you 3 scenarios.
You know what? I think you may have found like a certain loophole here. I guess there are certain things that I'd be really excited for almost under any circumstances.
Okay.
Let's say one of my favorite bands was in town and I just for whatever reason didn't know, and I was blindfolded and brought into a venue and they unblindfolded me and handed me a beer and said, "We're about to see so and so." I'd be like, "Oh yeah, okay," and I'd be able to shift gears pretty quick. But let's say, I can't think of that many other. Let's say I was blindfolded and they unblindfolded me at something else pleasant, like, oh, now we're at Dairy Queen. I'd be like, all right, I'm down for that. That's cool. But it's not like,
blindfold me.
whoa. It's not like I have to take something on at a concert or a...
Yeah.
It's not a challenge to me, really, to be at a concert or eat an ice cream at Dairy Queen.
Okay. So basically, if you are Sebastian's girlfriend, you do not want to just stop by without giving him a few hours of prep time.
Correct.
Nobody should blindfold you and take you horseback riding.
Correct.
Basically, you just don't want to do horseback riding. Would you want to do horseback riding if I said in 2 weeks, let's go horseback riding? Or you just don't like it? Because maybe that's it. Maybe you just don't like surprises on things
that are involved with horseback riding. No, I've gone horseback riding before, and it's been a long time, and I'd like to again, but I feel like I'd be very antsy about it. Like it's been so long that I'd need to wade in and like maybe ride one of those little ponies for a while first.
Yeah. Maybe even one of those
like a fat little pony.
Maybe like start with a little quarter slot, toy in the mall.
Start with one of those, or like a merry-go-round, and then work my way up to like a fat pony, and then maybe a donkey, and then maybe a stallion.
Oh wow, donkey to stallion.
Yeah,
the Sebastian story.
Donkey to stallion, the Sebastian story. See, now that's like a little horseback riding. That's something I'd be down to do. If someone blindfolded me and said, we're going skydiving, I'd say, no, I'm not. You are.
You're in the plane, though. You pull the blindfold off, and you are about to be pushed out of the plane.
I'm not going. I'm turning around and saying, get off my back. Get the fuck off. I'm going to fucking kill you right now. If let's say the instructor is strapped to my back, and they take it off. First of all, I don't know how I'm getting that high up in a plane without like suspecting anything. But let's say the door opens and they unblindfold me and they say, Sebastian, you're about to jump out of a plane. I'm doing my best to take out that instructor. I'm running backwards, slamming his face into the damn wall of the plane, jumping and landing on my back to crush him. I'm doing whatever I can to like incapacitate this. Airplane instructor, whatever, the skydiving instructor. Because I'm not jumping out of a goddamn plane. I have zero desire in my life to jump out of a plane. I don't need to go cliff diving, bungee jumping, jump out of a plane, be slingshotted into the ocean. I don't need to do any of these things.
I don't know if that. I guess that's a thing. Slingshotted into the ocean.
I doubt it's a thing. I don't know. My mind was going wild though. I don't need to go flying.
You don't want.
Man was not meant to fly, Matthew.
So no frills, basically.
No bat suits.
No spelunking.
Spelunking maybe.
Okay.
I could spelunk.
All right. There we go.
But I'd have to be mentally prepared.
Oh God.
Let's start with what we ordered.
It's even worse. I'll tell you what I ordered. It was this the Super Trio Juicy Lucy burger.
Oh man, it sounds gross now. It didn't when you were ordering it, but now that we talked about how dirty it is, calling it a Juicy Lucy does not sound good.
No, I want to.
Why Juicy Lucy? What kind of name is that for a burger? What the hell's wrong with them?
You know, they had another one. It's like the Billy Burger. Like,
yeah,
whatever,
Billy Burger
fine.
sounds like a good name for a burger.
Yeah. Now I want
Juicy Lucy's like, what, you sick
I want to tell you right now, I didn't get any cornichon.
No.
I didn't get any tomatoes. I said no tomatoes.
Sure.
I didn't get any relish.
No.
I didn't get this fromage fondue.
No.
I don't even think I got beef. I got some strange,
really
gross little patty. Two little patties. It was a double burger. That's why
it's juicy.
It drew me to it. Yeah, Juicy Lucy. Jesus. $8.49. I got that, fries, a drink. I ordered some extra popcorn chicken for $4.99.
And that popcorn chicken looked like shit.
They gave it to me on a little styrofoam plate. There was maybe like 13, 14 little...
Like smaller than peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, and tasted like Compliments brand chicken.
It was like less than a fistful.
Definitely nothing that would be worth more than $1 to buy.
Yeah. At wholesale, I guess. Not wholesale.
At wholesale, I don't even understand how you pay maybe a penny a nugget. It was terrible. The burger, Sebastian, was just awful.
Now, Matthew, you pointed out to me before you even you had taken a bite of the burger and then you found something startling on your burger. I was like, oh, is there hair on it? What's going on here? Matthew, what did you find on your burger?
Well, I hadn't taken a bite yet because I just inspected the whole thing. I had to make sure because I'm not trusting this. I already found an eyelash on my popcorn chicken.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have been yours, though.
Could have. I lose eyelashes like nobody's business.
I was rubbing my eyes a lot this morning, too.
Man. Could have been any of ours.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there was a little piece of... I guess like wax paper or the paper that you separate the uncooked burgers with.
Yeah, I assume that they bought these patties en masse and they're separated by a little piece of wax paper and probably frozen before they cook them. And when he tore it off, a little piece did not separate from the patty, and that did not stop him from cooking it.
No, it did not. I'll tell you, this is the first burger I did not finish.
That's true.
I even finished the Kojak's burger. I finished that one.
I feel like there was one burger that I did not finish, but it was more because I was so stuffed by the sides and whatever that I didn't finish it, but it was still a fine burger.
Yeah. Well, my experience with this, Sebastian, not great. I'm ready to rate it, but I'm going to not do it yet.
Not just yet.
I got to hear what you ordered.
So I got the quarter pounder with cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It seemed like basically the exact same burger as yours, minus one patty.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. The toppings included lettuce, onions, mustard, and a slice of, processed yellow cheese. Came with fries that weren't very good. And I also ordered some wings that were poorly prepared. I was really disappointed. I was like, well, we're at Buffalo Bills. I'm going to get some wings. At least, worst case scenario, those wings will be good. I ordered 5 wings. I ate 3 of them. Here they prepared it by frying 5 wings, putting them on a plate, and dumping the sauce on top of everything. So I had a pool of sauce in my plate. 1 was a little gross. 2 was very inconsistently spread out. So some bites were, I got a spicy honey garlic. Some bites were great, nice honey garlic with a little spice. Some bites were just the hot sauce, and like my lips were burning. I was blowing my nose. I was wiping my brow. Very, very inconsistent, and I was very disappointed. And even if I were to remove all the sauce from it, the chicken wasn't that good. They weren't great wings. They were pretty shabby wings, pretty low-end wings.
And it's surprising for a place that is supposed to be known for their wings.
Yeah, that's their thing.
Wings is bigger than the name Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
You want wings, call Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
If you're asking me, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't call Buffalo Bill.
There's
probably half dozen other places that make better wings.
Yeah.
Do they make better burgers? We'll rate these burgers in a minute now.
Yeah.
Matthew, you described the place as it looked like it was a restaurant in a nuclear test site that's just made to appear to be a restaurant, not actually function as a restaurant.
Yeah, like something that had long since been abandoned and just needed to be blown up or nuked,
Now, Matthew, all this talk of decrepit infrastructure and nuclear warfare makes me think of the American presidential debate that happened this week.
Oh, yes.
Where it was discussed that the nation, the U.S., should not be giving the power to fire nuclear weapons to a man who could be upset by a tweet. He doesn't have a thick enough skin, Donald Trump. And conversely, Trump was saying of Hillary that they should not be in these wars that Hillary has been overseeing, so to speak. Not really, but as the Secretary of State, we need to be working on our own infrastructure here. Buffalo Bills need to be...
Buffalo Bill in the running?
Buffalo Bill needs to be investing in his infrastructure because this restaurant looks like shit.
It's very true. Sebastian, I'm curious. I was the other day. I was actually thinking about it. If I were American, I would probably have to vote.
Well, you don't have to do anything in this life.
I don't really vote here either, so maybe I wouldn't there. But I was thinking about it, and I realized that nobody in my circle of friends or people that I have on Facebook,
sure,
nobody seems to support Donald Trump.